And joining me now to talk about the anniversary of Hurricane Katrina is Kevin Griffin, a community activist from New Orleans. Kevin, thank you for joining us tonight, and I hope that you are safe and well throughout this terrible storm, Hurricane Ida. But let's talk for a moment, if you will, about what took place during Hurricane Katrina, which hit 16 years ago this very day. You, I understand, evacuated New Orleans ahead of Ida's landfall. What is that like for you on the anniversary of Katrina? And did you learn from Katrina of how to prepare for the future hurricanes?
Definitely, we evacuated the same way we did prior to Katrina. Due to the resilience and the smartness of my family, my wife and my mother. I wanted to leave yesterday, and they told us that we should leave Friday, and so we did. So that was definitely one of the things that we learned from Katrina was, when you understand what's going on, just pack up everything you can and just get out of there. It's not a good place to be.
What are your concerns right now as you look back 16 years ago and you see what's unfolding now, particularly the methodology in which this storm is somewhat resembling Katrina, but this one seems to be lingering a lot longer and it's smaller in width, if you will, from Hurricane Katrina. But Ida just seems to be hovering and still churning and causing havoc on the land, on the ground. We can't see everything that's unfolding there. But what are your concerns right now for the people in harm's way?
I definitely by it lingering that long, New Orleans is under sea level, like much of the state, and it's so just a lot of concerns of the residents that are there. There are certain parts of the city that still have not recovered from Katrina 16 years later. So of course, those areas of the city being pushed back further and further. But I do definitely have confidence now in our newer levees and things like that. We've spent almost $15 billion on that levee infrastructure. And this is right now that test to see what it will do and if it's actually working. So a lot of my concern is definitely for the residents in our city specifically.
And Kevin, I'm glad that you and your family are in a safe spot right now, and that you're not going through the brunt of this storm. But I do have to ask you, in this age of COVID, which is a pandemic like no other, and now you've got this natural disaster of a hurricane barreling down and pounding the area. Those are not good mixes at all. What are your concerns from that standpoint?
Not at all. Yeah, those are definitely not two of the mixes that you would want in any cocktail, if I may use one of those puns as an Orleanian. But however, I think we're resilient. I think a lot of our residents are smart and they understand the circumstances that we're in, and they're being very safe. The hotel, I'm sorry, I was saying the hotel that we're in Texas, they have a lot of the safety precautions for COVID. Not as strict as Louisiana, but a lot of the people who are there, you can tell they're from Louisiana. You have a lot of the Louisiana plates, and a lot of us are masked up and taking those COVID precautions. My wife and I, we came with our Lysol, and prior to going into the hotel room, I went in and Lysoled everything down and sanitized everything. So we're definitely taking those precautions and only going by certain members of family and things like that.
Yeah, that's so important. Kevin, look, as you watch what's happening here, as we're looking at pictures right now of tracking Hurricane Ida, that right there, it looks like we're looking somewhere near the French Quarter with the wind blowing, the wind howling, and the rain pouring down. Uh, New Orleans is still get rebounding from Katrina. What effects will this have on the future of New Orleans?
I think it'll definitely have some very recent and current effects on us, especially from an economic standpoint. Of course, we are still recovering from Katrina, but also economically, our city is recovering from COVID, as we just spoke about a few seconds ago. I think we'll definitely be hit hard and heavy in the beginning, but I believe with our current leadership that we have there, that we're going to bounce back quite swiftly on this end and just be the resilient city that we've always been as New Orleans and its surrounding areas.
Yeah, you were talking about the leadership there. The governor, of the course, of the state stating that this was a life-altering storm, and Mayor LaToya Cantrell of New Orleans saying, take this storm very seriously. Now is not the time for jokes or playing around. We need to reach out to our families, our neighbors, and our friends to make sure that we are taking care of each other. Does that resonate with you, that kind of message?
Definitely. It's kind of the message that she's always sent when it comes down to these life altering situations. Well, within the past few years, we've dodged a couple of real heavy hurricanes and tropical storms, and this is kind of the first one that has hit us directly since her tenure in office. And she's kind of been very consistent with her messaging when it comes down to anything this important, to be very serious about it, and to really understand where we are and to take care of our families as well as ourselves and our neighbors. So this is very consistent with who she is.
Kevin, New Orleans described, it's kind of described like as a bowl. And Lake Pontchartrain and of course the Mississippi River, and it's a bowl below sea level. Some people would question why do you live there when you're going to face these kinds of disasters?
I love my city. It's the city that made me. It's where I was born and raised. And yes, we can live anywhere else, but I choose to live in that city because, again, as I keep saying, we are a very resilient city. Yes, these type of things come often. However, because of who we are as Arlenians and the surrounding areas, we bounce back very quickly in the face of all of the type of craziness that's going on. We are resilient. We are powerful people, and we're God-fearing people, and we understand where we are and what we do it for. And so that's why I choose to live there, and I choose to be in my community, be a leader in my community. I love it.
Kevin, that's amazing. It's a statement of inspiration at a time when people desperately need it. It's inspiration, and it's hopeful. So thank you for sharing that. And how can people who didn't evacuate get help from their fellow Americans in the aftermath of this storm? You said that you're a God-fearing people, so obviously prayer is part of that. But what about helping people beyond that to put boots on the ground, as well as economic relief that will likely come as a result of this storm?
Definitely, there's several different ways. I know if you are tuned into our city, we'll have different ways to get that. My brother Gary Chambers, he's on the ground in Baton Rouge. He'll be helping once we get back into the city. My team and I, KevinGriffinClark.com. If you go to our website, we'll be updating it on the daily with relief efforts and things like that, on where we can, where people can donate, where people can help, and also here in Houston, Trader Truth, one of the beautiful hip hop artist here with his relief gang will be helping as well. So there's several different ways the community will be able to pitch in and things like that. And as the days go by, as the hours go by, we'll be updating this on a daily.
Kevin, much love to you. Thank you for that. Thank you. And we're praying for the people in your home of New Orleans. You stay safe with you and your family. God bless you. And right now, live pictures out of New Orleans that you're looking at there. Dangerous winds that you can see blowing from Hurricane Ida ripping through Louisiana. How the storm and crowded shelters could be the perfect recipe for disaster. That's next. You're watching BNC Live.